last time we harvested a ton of root vegetables, and in this video we're gonna prep them for a couple different preparations, maybe a roast as well as a quick pickle.
Yeah.
Because there's just too much. I mean, there's simply too much.
Gotta store it somehow.
Yeah, I'm gonna start off with the radishes, Jacques, maybe you on the carrots. So I'm gonna cut above, gonna give a little green left.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna use these all right away.
And kind of the idea there is that if you leave the greens, right, that they could still keep drawing moisture from the plant, which will make them last not as long, and they also won't taste as good.
Yeah.
As nice as it looks with the green top.
So these ones, I think we kept calling them radishes. Aren't they Hockerai turnips though?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're Hockerai turnips. Honestly, yeah, there is a difference, but for the intents of gardening, they all grow pretty much the exact same. But turnips, I prefer a lot more.
I do too.
Personally, I can do a roasted turnip. Woo! That guy's huge.
I wasn't going to tell you this, but let's just say last week you might have been gone and I might have came and harvested a bunch of carrots.
Did you?
And just like a small bunch.
How many did you harvest?
Hey, you know, maybe like this much.
This guy just doesn't tell me stuff like that. Oh, I just got radish juice in my eye directly.
Turnip juice.
That was excuse me, turnip juice. Forgive me.
But anyway, what I was saying is that I came over, I stole a bunch of carrots, and what we did is we cut them up and sauteed them in a pan with a little bit of butter and some orange juice.
Oh.
And a touch of ginger. And
like ginger, the root.
Yeah.
Just straight up fresh ginger. Yeah.
And it was quite delicious. And you could even throw some curry in there too if you want to get a little more exciting.
More exciting than that? I mean, that's pretty.
It's pretty.
It's a pretty good combo right there.
So there's a lot of like really delicious things you can do with carrots besides just eating them.
Besides eating them,
I mean, you know,
you're still eating them.
You're still eating. I guess besides eating them straight
as carrots. Yeah. So I think what I'm going to do with the turnips is certainly I want to do a pickle and maybe use a mandolin and slice them really thin.
Oh yeah.
And try to do a pickle like that. Honestly, I almost wish they were radishes for that because then you could do real thin and you could do like radishes on eggs or radishes over some like a rice bowl or something. But maybe turnips will work. We'll see.
Yeah.
Turnips, to me though, better roasted.
Yeah, these ones are almost like an apple. Like they're juicy and they're sweet. They're not that crisp.
No.
But they are very sweet and juicy.
Yeah. So look at my method though. It's the toss and chop. It's actually quite nice.
I'm actually trying to channel my machete vibes right here. I'm sing, 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 sing. I'm just going like that.
Honestly, pretty.
No.
I think it's natural. Is the thing. It's natural. Okay, here are all our greens. Again, you could use it. Don't tell us that we could use it. We know we can use it. It's just that we don't have the time. We have too much carrots, and we can still use these. And we're gonna bring them right over to the chickies, see what they do with them. I got enough at least. Yeah.
See if they're interested.
See what they do. Oh, they're interested. I'd say that's a success. They're a fan.
Look pretty good.
We've prepped all these carrots and all these turnips. I have them in the fridge, and we're gonna turn them into just a couple different preparations. Jacques, you looked up a couple different brine recipes.
Yeah. So I think we're gonna just do a simple brine, maybe for the carrots, and then maybe one for the turnips.
Yeah.
Saltwater brine.
At minimum, we're gonna do a brine and we're gonna do a roast. And I've got a knife for you as well. Unfortunately, I've only got two.
Even a little cutting board.
Even a little board for you. We probably only need.
Should we do 2 jars or?
Yeah, I think we should do 2 jars of the carrots for sure.
All right.
And then the turnips I think we can roast.
That's a perfect carrot, by the way.
That actually is a nice carrot. That's going in the roast for sure.
I'm using the Kraut Source recipe book, and they have a basic brine recipe, which is just a teaspoon of salt to a cup of water, and that'll make a 2.57% salt, which is like an ideal ratio.
Yep.
I'm gonna just go ahead and make 6 cups of brine.
Okay.
Or maybe 5.
Some French trained chef watching is probably cringing at my chopping methodology here. Honestly, you think we have enough with these right here? Probably, right?
Probably.
I'm gonna toss those 2 in for the roast then. So while I do the turnip, Jacques, why don't you talk about some of the flavorings we're gonna add on the carrots?
Like two options basically, well, infinite options, but we just harvested out all this fresh lemongrass out from the herb bed. So I thought it'd be really interesting to put maybe, I don't know how strong it's gonna be, so maybe just one whole lemongrass chunk cut in half with one of the jars of carrots. And then on the other batch, I was thinking, because we have all this fennel in the backyard growing right now, take a bunch of fennel and some black peppercorns and put that with the carrots.
All right, doing a little radish prep here, or turnip prep, excuse me. We can't get off this. We just keep calling them radishes, guys.
Something deep.
What was it? I mean, what was the initial trigger for that?
I mean, honestly, they just kind of look the same.
Yeah.
Something in your brain just committed.
My brain? You called them radishes first.
I did?
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
I mean,
I don't think that's true.
I think there's video evidence. It's been a while since I've roasted turnips, so we'll see how this goes. Now, what was that recipe you did a little bit ago with your carrots in the cast iron pan outdoors?
Oh, yeah.
We could do a roast version of that, no?
Sure. I did.
And try it with the turnips as well?
Carrots with just some butter, some fresh herbs. So I did, I believe, dill.
Okay, which we don't have.
Something else. But you could really throw in it. Like I said, you could put thyme, it would be really good. Rosemary would be really good.
Why don't we grab a couple sprigs of rosemary and thyme?
Sure.
Just like the classic Mediterranean herbs.
Yeah.
And then we do butter and herbs and just roast it like that. That should be pretty solid, no?
Now I'm getting hungry. Yeah. I'm gonna go grab some herbs.
All right, cool.
So I found this outside.
What do we got?
Hardneck
okay,
garlic.
that's perfect. Yeah.
And then I've got a mixed bundle of thyme. At least one of these is lemon thyme. I always get too many herbs.
So guys, this is one of the earliest garlic that came out this season from when we planted it, I believe in November. And I was a little surprised that it came out this early, but pleasantly so, because if you take a look real quick, we'll rip off the neck here. This is a hard neck garlic, like Jacques said. What you can see is great clove separation. Let's take a look in the clove and see what we got going here. I'm really excited. This is like the first crack of garlic this season. I know there's a better way to do that, but that's fine. I mean,
that's a nice looking clove.
It's a nice looking clove. That sort of purplish skin coming off there.
Looks really nice.
Really nice.
How's it smell?
That's potent, dude. That's potent. That's potent.
That's got some flavor oils in
that
there.
That is potent. So what we need to do now, I think we've got these perfectly roasted. So let's just take a look and bring these out here. I think I may have cooked them a little bit too much, but we'll have to see. I'm gonna let those cool for a second. And then the thing I need to do before I bring a bowl out and we do a little taste test with the Garden Hermit is set up the Kraut Source. So you guys remember when we did the sauerkraut video, it's the same system. It's actually available on our store. We love it that much. What you do is you just put this down. This is what keeps the material below the liquid surface. Then you pop this on just like this. This comes up and twists, so it kind of stays there. And then you put your ring around it and that seals it off. So I'm gonna do that to the other one real quick. The only other thing you need to do is just add a little water to this rim here and a little bit to this rim. This creates a watertight barrier that still lets gas out, because as it ferments, gas will come out, it'll burp this, but then new air cannot go in. So we're just gonna take these two and bring these outside, but first I wanna get a little bowl here of our roast, our fully homegrown roast, herbs, garlic, turnips, and carrots, and we'll bring it out and we'll see what the old Garden Hermit thinks of this meal here. See if I got it up to his standards, because certainly Jacques cooks a lot more than myself. Contrary to popular belief, we are both straight men that live in our own homes. So he does not cook for me, I do not cook for him. But you know, people want to believe what they want to believe. Nevertheless, we both love gardening, we both love cooking. So I don't know about you, but this looks pretty darn good. So I'm gonna grab a couple forks and I'll bring this out. We're gonna put these outside for 2 days, remember?
What do you have over there?
So we've got the ferments that we're just gonna sit outside. Got a fork for you, my friend. And
right.
I mean, just initial hot take on the roast. What are your thoughts?
It looks roasted.
It looks roasted.
Looks good. I could see some garlic.
There's a little blistering on the turnips.
Yeah. Have you tried any?
No, I haven't tried anything yet. What are you gonna go in on first?
I'm gonna try the turnip because I feel like I'm gonna like it less.
I'm gonna try a turnip. Less? Yeah, me too. I mean, it's better than it was raw.
Something about the texture
It's very juicy.
You got a little pepper there.
All right. Looks like Papa J can't handle the spice. All right, I'm going carrot.
That's good.
I mean, that's a lot better. I think the seasonings are good though.
Yeah. Carrot's good.
I think I just need some time to like come to love a turnip, or maybe if I was doing this, I would do way more carrots and less turnips,
Yeah,
like
the-
20% turnips.
The C to T ratio.
The middle C to C ratio is classic. Now, here's a real question though.
Together?
Together.
All right.
Bon appetito?
Smells really good.
Yeah. It's too juicy. The turnips are too watery. This might have been a growing thing or a harvesting timing thing, but I mean, I would still eat this bowl. Like, don't get me wrong, I'll still eat this bowl. So, guys, from garden to table, I know you guys wanted more recipes and more cooking fun like this. You certainly know how to cook probably a little bit better than I do these days, but neither of us know how to cook. So we're just experimenting. Stay tuned. Comment down below what you want to see us prep up next, because we're definitely open to ideas. The wheat crop is coming pretty soon.
Oh, yeah.
We have a special
That's
guest on that video, so stay tuned. Good luck in the garden and keep on growing.